Okay, so we have a mathematics question that says find the term independent of x of this. Okay, you need to understand that here we are looking at a binomial where you are given two terms that is being raised to a higher power like 10, 9, 12, and so on. Now, when they say independent, simply means that term that has no value for x, meaning there is no x. So the first step is we need to find the r. Now let me show you first the formula which we use. So the formula is given by this. It's given by this. This is the formula for binomial which we use. Now you must understand that r is just a number which helps us to find the term. So what we do now, we do this. So we say open. So n is for 12, so you put 12. Now are we given the number here? No. So you just maintain r like this. Don't put over. No, this one has its own meaning. So a simply means the first term, so we're going to say x to the power 3, then we put what? N we know there is what? 12, is it? So we can just put 12 minus r. We don't know r. How about b? B, it is this one, so we can put a dot, meaning times or dot product. So b, it is this one, 2 over x. So it is now 2 over x, and then we put r there. We continue. Now what we do here is this. I want you to understand here, the main concept of what I'm doing is to make sure that you find the x which is alone, like this here, like this you have seen. So meaning that already this one is the one we want, so we have gotten one. So what we do, you just put x, so it is x like this. So now 3 times 12 is going to give me 36. So 3 times negative r, it is 3r there. Now you put a dot because you're supposed to multiply with this x alone, not with the 2, no, but just x alone. Now we know one thing for sure here. Here we know one thing. The way it is, this one, it's like this, 2 over x to the power r. This one is the same with writing like this. It's the same with writing like this. You have seen. These two are the same because 2 times 1, it is 2. 1 times x, it is x there. That is being raised to a what? To the power r there. Now what we do is, once this, since we're only interested in x, so once this x moves on top, so meaning this we forget about it, we only focus on this part. So once this one moves on top, then it will be x to the power negative 1, then r outside. So now it's going to be x, so negative 1 times this one, negative what? Negative r there. You have seen I? Yes. So now we pick this one here, we multiply it here. So we put x negative r there. Now, according to the rules of indices, whenever we are multiplying with the same bases there, we're supposed to add. So we're supposed to add the powers. So this x will come like this. So it will be 36. So negative 3r minus this one is going to give me negative 4r. Now, whenever they say independent, then it's supposed to equate to 0. So meaning it will be 36 minus 4r, and then you equate to what? To 0. So meaning it's going to be 4r equal to 36. You divide with 4, even there with 4 you cancel out. R is equal to what? To 9. Now that is r. Now we need to find the actual term. So to find the actual term, we go back to our formula, this formula here. Where there is r, now we put 9, even here we put 9, even there we put 9. Okay? So meaning it will be like this now. It will be 12, and then we put 9. Here where there is r, we put 9. Then you say open. So x to the power 3. And then we say 12 minus 9. Here now we put 9. You put a dot product. And then here again, there is what? 2 over x raised to the power 10 to the power 9 there. So what we do here now is this. This one, the way it is, it will come down. So it will come down. So it's supposed to be 12 over 12, and then 9. So now here what we do is this. So it will be, okay, so x to the power 3. So 12 minus this one is going to give me 3, dot product. Then this one now is the same with the same 2 to the power 9. x to the power 9. This one simply means for this part, again for this part. That's the actual meaning. So we continue. Now we know to say 3 times 3 is what? 9. So we have x to the power 9 and the x to the power 9. So we can cancel them like this. I hope you have seen. So meaning, I'm just remaining with this one and this one here. You have seen? So now here you get your calculator. You get your calculator. So what is 2 to the power 9? What is 2 to the power 9? What is 2 to the power 9 on your calculator there? So 2 to the power 9 is going to give me 5, 12 there. You have seen 9. So once you solve this part, you're going to get this one now. Now remember, this one simply means supposed to multiply with numbers which are less, or meaning to be multiplied how many times? 9. So meaning, pay attention here. You're supposed to multiply 12 times 11 times 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3. 3 is the last number because that's where 9 times is. So meaning that once you multiply all those numbers, 12 times 10 times 12 times 11 times 10 up to 3, you're supposed to get this number. You're supposed, on your calculator there, you press it. So you're supposed to get this number. So you get 2, 3, 9, 5, 0, 0, 8, 0, 0 times like this. Now coming here where there is 9, it simply means 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So once you multiply those numbers on your calculator, you're supposed to get this one now. You're supposed to get 3, 6, 2, 8, 8, 0. Okay, you have seen? So you can now divide this here 1, this here is going to give me 660 multiplied by 5, 12 there. You have seen? So now you multiply this times this one, you are going to get this, which is the answer there. So you multiply those numbers on your calculator, then you get this answer.